Hello, Greenstock participants. This is Mike Schano with his second invitation 2 years in a row to Bridgeport Church's Greenstock activities. Glad to be a part of it. Thank you, Annette, for the invitation. I'm filming this while on vacation in Florida. It is extremely hot out today, and so we're going to take most of this opportunity to take a quick look inside the car. This is a 2016 Chevy Bolt. You did force me to vacuum it out for this presentation, so it looks pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and get inside because it's 95 and it's a lot cooler inside. All right, so just a couple of things. You can see the basics of the vehicle have everything that we need. Leather seats. I did buy this after 2 years old. It now has, as you can see in here, 72,398 miles on it. It is connected to a 120 volt charger on the outside coming from my house. It's been charging since yesterday, and in the heat it's best to keep it plugged in to allow the car to turn on and off and keep its battery temperature maintained at a reasonable rate. I'm not sure exactly what that number is, but it's in the manual. I would tell you to look down in the lower left-hand corner. You'll see it says 42 miles of EV range, electric volt range. Normally, and so the 42 corresponds to the top of the green gauge here. And normally when it gets to the full top in the summer heat, it will charge up to about 50 electric volt miles. On the right-hand side is blue, which is I have a full tank of gas. So altogether, between the two, electric and gas, I'm able to go about 310 miles total range. So a good car. I've enjoyed it. I think at this point it's been extremely efficient, and as a financial planner in my day job and an investment guy, I have a lot of people ask me to crunch numbers for them, so I've done a little number crunching for us today. And I'm going to look off of my cheat sheet while I've already sent a semi-color copy to Annette, and hopefully she'll have that handy for everyone. But in a nutshell, driving this car as a financial planner, I decided how else could I save a few dollars for myself, and if it worked out, could I recommend something similar to our clients? I'll raise this up quickly and show you that right in front of me is another 2014 Chevy Bolt, and that belongs to my wife. So yes, I am a believer in electric cars going forward. In a nutshell, this vehicle, when I'm operating it, it costs me to plug in at home about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. I simply took my utility bill and divided it by the total dollar amount, or the total dollar amount divided by the kilowatts that were used, and that came out to about 11 cents. The vehicle that I'm in right now, the 2016 Chevy Volt, has a 16.5 kilowatt battery. When you multiply the 11 cents times that battery size, you come out with $1.82 that you'll see on that paperwork. And basically, when this car is charged up, fully charged, I can get about 50 electric miles, average miles, 50 in the summer. And unfortunately, in the winter, it does degrade a little bit because of the colder temperature. I can get about 40 miles to a charge. So based on the summer mileage of 50, you'll see that the miles per charge to the right-hand side on the spreadsheet and the electric cost per mile comes out to be 3.6 cents per mile. And I'm going to just quickly jump down and compare that. When I do run out of electricity, I have to switch over to gas, which is fine. There's no real noticeable adjustment when it does that. And you'll see in the gas vehicle operation section of that sheet that the city mileage I can get is about 30 miles per gallon, and a gallon of gas costs about $2.30. And when you divide those out, you come out with 7.7 cents per mile. So in a nutshell, 7.7 versus 3.6 is a 4.1 cent per savings per mile. Essentially, at the bottom of the spreadsheet, you'll notice that in the summary section that is a 53% savings. Those are hard to come by. I'm happy to be able to state that. And essentially, if you pay $25 a week to fill up your tank, that would save you $13.25 per week to be driving a vehicle such as this if you drive less than 50 miles per day. So you could get out and back. If you have a commute that's 25 to work and home and you're done for the day, that's your 50. You've basically done it all on electric. You've used no gas, and it's cost you $1.82 to do that versus $2, and well, it'll cost you more at the pump. So in a nutshell, I hope that this has been informative, helpful, etc. The internals of the vehicle have everything else that I need and want: AC, controls, audio,
while we're all learning
music.
How to
Let me mute that. I do have Sirius XM radio in here, so that's very comfortable for traveling around. I do quite a bit of driving. And then on back to the mileage for the vehicle itself. Sorry to jump back there, but when it does switch over to gas, I'm still pretty efficient at highway mileage of 35 miles per gallon, and in the city it's 30. So it's overall a pretty good transition car for me as I make my way towards another upgrade electric vehicle, which I anticipate to be the Chevy Bolt with a B. And of course, as a financial planner, I'll tell everybody else, don't buy a new car, go ahead and buy a used one, let someone else take that depreciation for you. At some point, I think when they have enough vehicles, charging stations available across the United States, this is where the economy, the environment, the world is going. This is a great way to get started in that. So I hope this video has been helpful. Thanks again, Annette, for the invitation, to the Hensleys for introducing me to Bridgeport Church last year in Greenstock. And if there's ever anything I could do to help, please, Annette, give my name and number to anyone. I'd be happy to talk about the operation of this vehicle. Take care. Bye-bye.